So by now you all know about 13-year-old Danielle Bregoli, aka the Cash Me Outside How About Dat girl. She rose to fame after she first appeared on the Dr. Phil show 5 months ago. Well, now she's back. Last week she was on the Dr. Phil show for the second time after Dr. Phil fans requested an update story. And the results were pretty shocking, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Cor McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Before we get into this list, I have a challenge for you. I want to see if this video can get to 500 likes. I know we can do it. Also, don't forget to check out our first video titled The Top 5 Strange Cash Me Outside How About Dat Facts if you haven't already. And you can also head over to our sister channel called Most Amazing Top 10 to see some more cool lists. Also, I want to know, where do you think Danielle will be in 5 years? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Alright, let's get started on the list of the top 5 strangest Cash Me Outside How About Dat Fact updates. Coming in at our number 5 spot, The Ranch. At the end of the first episode, Dr. Phil offered Danielle a gift where she would go to a place called Turnabout Ranch for 4.5 months to try and get her attitude in check. Danielle agreed to go, and from the footage that was shot there, it really looked like she was beginning to behave better. She was helping other kids there and found patience in riding a horse named Chief. It seemed pretty apparent that Danielle had changed. Her accent disappeared, she was being respectful, and her attitude was gone. So she has proven that she can modify her behavior. Everything seemed perfect. That is until she went home, which brings us to our number 4 spot. In at number 4, faking a change. After Danielle came back from the ranch, it's as if she was never there in the first place. Her mother, Barbara Ann, said that since Danielle left Turnabout Ranch, she began testing her mother. Then within days, she went right back to how she was before. Danielle is currently not in school and she sleeps all day and stays up all night. Since coming off the show and seeing how popular her catchphrase has become, she has a feeling of entitlement. Danielle even admitted on the Dr. Phil show that she was only acting like she had changed while at the ranch so she would be able to leave. At number 3, acting out. Now we do have somewhat of an understanding why Danielle is the way she is. She hasn't had the easiest life. At the age of 3, her father left her and her mother and started a new family with someone else. Also, her mother had cancer not once but twice. That's a lot for a 13-year-old to handle.
How old are you? Like 2 years old, bro?
13. Since she's been through so much, she seems to put all of these walls up so people can't hurt her. So since on the last show she really went off the audience's negative energy, this time around Dr. Phil did something that he's never done before, and he asked the audience to step out because he thought Danielle would act up if there were people there. And he truly just wanted to help her. And let's not forget one of the first things Danielle said once she got on the stage, which was, "You were nothing before I came on this show." Coming in at our number 2 spot, seeking fame. Since Danielle has been back, she has created an Instagram account and she started to post things on the account on January 12th. And she already has 4.6 million followers. So it's no surprise that people are intrigued by her. She's also been in a video on popular YouTuber Lele Pond's channel, and she's also been in a music video. On top of that, she has started to sell merchandise with her catchphrase on it, and is even doing some Instagram ads for a grills company. So she definitely is taking advantage of her 15 minutes of fame. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's derailing her progress, then that's not a good thing. Especially when she is at such an impressionable age. And in at number 1, Mother Barbara Ann encourages behavior. Now since the first appearance, we know that Danielle's mom doesn't exactly discourage her behavior. For example, they get into fist fights, and while Danielle threatens to punch her mom, she replies saying things like, "Go ahead, But now things seem to have gotten worse. Recently, Danielle's mom has hired an agent saying that there's people out there selling Danielle's catchphrase and that she believes Danielle should be making this money instead of strangers. Her mom has even developed a feeling of entitlement. When she returned to the Dr. Phil show, she actually came with some demands, and the most out there one was being that if she wasn't put up in the Roosevelt Hotel, she wasn't coming. On top of that, she's modeling some really bad behavior in front of her daughter, such as yelling at a teen, "Muslim, you belong in Arab, you're an Arab." Apparently this was said over this teen claiming that she had nude pictures of her. But even still, that's not how you handle a situation as an adult, much less in front of your impressionable 13-year-old daughter who mimics what you do. Danielle is turning 14 on the 22nd of this month, so hopefully with age comes some maturity. Well, there you guys have it. That's the list of the top 5 strangest Cash Me Outside How About Dat Facts update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.